right, welcome back to another Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. It is Monday, August 14th. It's super hot outside. We got a stacked show, so let's just jump right into it. One of my favorite people is here. I'm glad you're finally here, man. I've been chasing you for a while.
Yeah.
Finally got you here, but for those that don't know you, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are here with.
Yeah, so my name is Justin Smith, and I'm the new Executive Director for Promised Land Outdoors Ministry. And I'm here with Waylan Brandon, who's the president of the ministry, and also one of the original founders of the ministry as well. So,
well, first and foremost, thank you to both of you guys for being here. I'm really excited about that. We've been buddies for a while. Your family's always real good to mine, so thank you. But this thing is like really cool, man. We were talking a little bit off camera. Anything that, to me, that gets people outside, gets them off the couch, gets them moving again, by its own nature, it's good. But this is really kind of a return to nature. Like a lot of the skills that we have forgotten how to take care of ourselves, hunting, fishing, being outdoors, doing these things. I'm really glad to see you guys bringing this back and under the banner of ministry as well. And so I know I just probably said everything, but what in the world is Promised Land Outdoors? Talk to me about it.
yeah, so I'll let Waylan just give a background as to kind of how I got started and the main aspects of the ministry.
Absolutely.
Awesome, appreciate it. Yeah, so Promised Land Outdoors is a ministry where we work with all different ages, a lot of students, but all different ages, where we get people fishing, hunting, getting out in the outdoors, camping. We do photography ministry. If it's in the outdoors, we do it. And we connect with students and other people, connect them with other Christians or just other people that can help kind of encourage them and grow them in their faith and learn skills like changing a tire, changing oil, catching a fish, and being able to kind of relearn some of those skills that have been so lost.
Well, you're right. You know, with technology, I would argue that we almost fall further and further behind. Even though we have the entire world right here at our hands, you know, if I had to go out and skin an animal right now that I had shot, or even, you know, a fish or something, I'm in trouble because it's been a long time since I went to survival school in the military, and I don't remember most of these things, you know, and then now I've got a almost 4-year-old son, and I'm going to be in trouble if I got to teach him because I don't remember these things. And I think these are lessons that we should have just intrinsically, is that the word? Intrinsically? In our brains? Yeah. Like they should be intrinsically, that's not the word, but we're going to go with it. It's in our brains and it should be. But, you know, so what was the thought process behind this? You know, when you saw a need in the community, but what really launched it forward and you're like, you know what, let's do this. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, you bet. When I was younger, I went to church on Sundays, but I really got to see God through my father, through fishing, hunting, watching a bass hit a topwater, seeing a deer blind, watching a sunset. And that's the way he kind of shared scripture, and that's the way I kind of saw God growing up. And as I was getting older, I noticed that, you know, Jesus spoke in parables because people remember stories, and they remember the message tied to the story. So with students especially, if you can make memorable events, whether it's harvesting their first hog or catching their first fish or kayaking down a creek, or they get the kind of exciting, where their heart's thumping a little bit and they make the adrenaline the memory, and then you embed scripture, they just remember the skill. Is an easy way to connect and kind of make an investment on the kids, and they remember that foundation of scripture with it too.
I think it's solid, and they're not sitting there playing Xbox, and you know, and they're not on Xbox all night. They're out, you know, in the heat and making it happen. When does this thing? So you guys you just finished the first year, and you're getting ready to restart. I know you're starting August 22nd, but you guys have been having these classes and stuff getting going. So what is starting up August 22nd and getting going then next Tuesday?
So August 22nd, what's going to kick off is it's going to be an open house and a game night for our Survivor Student Ministry. And what that is that's open to all 6th through 12th graders.
Okay.
And we've been blessed by the First Baptist Church downtown. They've opened up their facility to us. They allow us to use the entire place. And so we have kids come in. The doors open around 5:30. We have people within the community that have partnered with us to provide them with a fresh hot meal, so they're not having pizza every week, you know, like you typically have at a lot of youth meetings. We've got people that are...
I do that a lot,
Yeah, we've got people that are, you know, oftentimes it will happen where someone will order them pizza or they'll order chicken
absolutely.
things. But for the most part, we've got people that are willing to provide a hot, fresh meal where somebody's preparing it in the kitchen and they're bringing it in. And so the kids are able to come in, they get a fresh hot meal, and then we allow them to play around in the gym. We got PlayStations there, Xbox there, they've got pool, foosball, all that for them to just be able to hang out with their friends and stuff. But then we also bring people in from the community to teach them different life skills. And with that, we've done how to change oil, how to change your tire, bullet reloading, gun cleaning, how to make dewberry cobbler. We've done jam making, water purification, all these different things.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
Yeah, there's all these different aspects where it's things that they're learning. But the cool thing about it was, like what Waylan was sharing, is it's about sharing God with these students. And, you know, these kids in 6th to 12th grade, what is the next step in their life? Well, for a lot of them, the next step in their life is they're about to go into the business world, and they're going to be leaders. No matter what position they're in, they're going to be a leader in some way, shape, or form, and they need to have some skills behind them to be able to lead people. But the best way that they can find how to lead, love, and encourage people is found in Scripture. And so that's the biggest thing, sharing that with them. Yeah, we're teaching them skills, things that they might not see and learn on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat or whatever, but the big meat of it is what's found in Scripture, and bringing that together and just sharing that with them. So we do that, and then we
What if they don't have a Bible?
We provide them. You know, we have Bibles there at the church that FBC has made available to us, and that's one of the things within our within the First Harvest program that we do and the Texas Youth Hunting Program. Every student that comes on one of those, they're going to receive a Bible. We're going to give them a Bible. The board members and the guides that are on the trip, they're going to sign it. They're going to write in there. They might put their favorite scripture passage or something. They're going to give the kids some direction, and so that they'll get that to take with them as well. So like I said, there's different aspects of this ministry, but the Survivor Student Ministry is what kicks off on August 22nd, next Tuesday. And then from there, it'll continue every Tuesday night through the rest of the school year.
Gotcha. Well, real quick, and I'm sorry, I gotta rush you, but two things. One, what can the community do to support you? Obviously, as much as I need these classes, I'm a little old, but I want to support the mission. So, in that regard, what can the community do to support this and help you guys out? What do you all need from the community to help on that?
So volunteers are the biggest thing. It takes people to make this happen. So if you enjoy hunting, you enjoy fishing, we're always looking for people that are available to guide, to help take a student. And so with that, we have training. We do background checks and everything to make sure that safety is key and that we're making sure that these kids are going to be taken care of and that the guides are going to know what they need to do in different situations. So we host guide trainings. And then within the student ministry, we're always looking for volunteers, whether you want to cook a meal and bring it one night, or you want to come teach a skill, or you want to come volunteer, you want to lead a small group, you want to share a message with the students. Those are different things where you can plug in. And then everything, like everybody knows, the bad part, it all takes money. Mm-hmm. Supplies. When we're taking these kids on their first hunt, we're supplying the gun, we're supplying the ammo, we're supplying the earmuffs, we're supplying the glasses, the vest, everything. So there's also ways where people could help if they don't have the time or the availability to help.
Monetary donations are always accepted as well.
Online.
And then last thing, sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
How do I get my son in this? If I've got a young kid and they're ready to do this, what's the best way for them to reach out, ask any questions, and or sign up?
Yeah, so if you have somebody that's interested in a First Harvest program, they want to do that, you can go online to our website at promiselandoutdoors.org. There's an application on there where they can fill that out. And then there's also a contact tab on our website as well where you can reach out to us. It's got phone number, email, everything where you can get with us.
Gotcha. And is there a Facebook page for this also?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page and Instagram. And this year going into our Survivor Student Ministry, we got somebody that's going to do TikTok as well.
Watch out. So, all right. Well, Justin, I appreciate it. Yeah. Sir, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you guys helping students and spreading the ministry. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with the next guest.
We cover about a 100-mile radius around Victoria, but if your job is big enough, we'll travel further. We're a turnkey solution for whatever your demolition needs are. We'll get the permits, we'll do the demo, we'll do the cleanup, and we'll do the final grading on your property. We do full-scale demolition, whether it's a commercial building or a chicken coop. Outside of demolition, we also do interior or selective demolition. If you have something you want us to take a look at, give us a call. Quotes are free.
All right, Guys, we are back with our next guest. I'm real big on local, taking care of local. It's hugely important. I believe in the mission of us all taking care of each other and supporting each other. So, on that note, and without further ado, young ladies, if you wouldn't mind, please introduce yourselves and tell them who you are here with.
Hi, I'm Stacy Harrell. I'm a managing partner for Winston Water Cooler that we're now opening here in Victoria.
I'm Shannon Rampley. I'm going to be the sales and marketing for Winston Water Cooler.
Well, we are excited about that, but what in the world is Winston Water Cooler? Talk to me about this. Why should I be so excited about you guys coming here?
So we are a full-line commercial and residential plumbing distributor. We also handle industrial pipe valves and fittings, so we target that market of the heavy industrial plant area. And then we are a full utility contracting distributor. So we
So you guys would be, say, my plumber, when he got to my house and he's like, Caleb, what a mess you have here. I need to go buy supplies to take care and fix this. He would go to you guys potentially to make that happen, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then
Or if you walk in and you
ahead.
don't have hot water, you walk in and say, hey, I need a hot water heater for
And
my
you
home.
guys could take care of that
And
for
we
me.
can take care of that.
We went through that not
Absolutely.
too long ago, and well, we didn't find out we had cold water. We found out we had water all over the floor. And we walked in, and that just the bottom had rotted out of our 12-year-old water heater, and it took out like half the house with it.
Oh,
And
wow.
so, ton of fun. Get a drain pan. That's always important. But the lessons learned. Lessons learned. But what made you decide? You know, you guys are from Corpus originally. How in the world did you end up in Victoria?
So I'm actually from Yoakum. I was born and raised in Yoakum, and I went to college and came back. And I have been in this area for, I guess, the last 15 years. A gentleman, Ronnie Moreno, that was from Victoria, opened a branch in Corpus. And we had a discussion at Christmas and knew that there was a lot of opportunity here. And so we decided to bring this great business to Victoria.
Outstanding. Well, I know you guys have a grand opening coming up September 5th. I know you're super excited about it. Let's get into that a little bit. I've got September 5th grand opening at 5001 Country Club Drive, 7 to 9 p.m. What can they expect? This thing sounds like a ton of fun. What can I expect if I show up to this bad boy?
5007. Country Club.
5007. Thank you. You know what? This is why I put it right out here. Correct me. Well done. Yes, because
7 to 5.
let me just change that. 5007.
7.
All right. So 5007 Country Club Drive, 7 to 9 p.m. What can I expect if I show up at this? Why do I need to come have fun at this thing?
So first off, we'd love for anybody to come and just check out all of the inventory that we have. We have a huge, wide variety of inventory, not only for the residential and the homeowner, all the way up to small and large contractors. We're going to have door prizes, we're going to have snacks, and we have about 75 years of experience of local Victoria natives that are working for us, that's been in the plumbing industry here. So many of the local Victoria people will look forward to seeing the familiar faces at the counter.
Good. Well, I know that's one of my favorite things about local is you get to build those relationships, and I would much rather go to Winston Water Cooler and get my supplies, say, than Home Depot or some big, huge retail store. I'd much rather support local and feed local families and do it that way. And then you toss in drinks, snacks, door prizes, drawings, you kind of got me there. So we've got the September 5th, 5007 Country Club, 7 to 9. What am I forgetting? What do I need to tell? Is there anything else? I feel like there's something about Winston Water Cooler that I just need to tell them that I'm not thinking of right now, but I feel like we need to tell them.
Well,
Support local, get out there.
Support local, get out there and definitely come see us. We definitely pride ourselves in customer service. And I know that is something that Victoria's been looking for.
Absolutely.
We have over 60 locations throughout the South, and we've been in business for over 40 years. And so we have a lot of experience, and we're really excited to be here in Victoria.
So y'all can, somebody like me that has no experience, if I come in, I'm like, I need a doohickey because my thingamabobby broke over here. You guys can kind of help me.
We know exactly what you
I figured
need.
you might. Outstanding. Well, guys, thank you
We
so
service
much.
the public also along with businesses and commercial plumbing.
Good,
all
so
of
I
that.
don't
So
have
it's-
to be a professional plumber to go in there. I can go in and ask about my doohickeys and all
Yes.
that. Just me, Caleb, walking in there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. You guys, what is the best way to contact you, to follow you? If I have questions, what's the best way to reach out to you guys?
Either via email to any of us or our office number.
Facebook page,
And we have a
okay?
Facebook page also.
Facebook page, okay? And you will have a Facebook event for this, and so they can go and check that they're going to it, and if they have any questions, they can message you and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. Well, good luck. I'm excited for you. I know it will be successful. You guys are doing all the right things. Anything I'm forgetting, ladies?
No, sir.
Well,
no,
thank
thank
you.
you for having us.
Thank you for coming. Good luck at your grand opening. I know it'll be awesome. Take a quick break for our sponsors, and we'll be right back with the next guest.
Since 1932, Wallach & Volk has been closing mortgages and doing it the right way. The reason why the Volks opened up a bank at the height of the Great Depression was because the bank needed to be opened at the height of the Great Depression. And it was good for the community at that time. A lot of the banks were going under. In order to keep that community sound and stable, it was something that they did. I think that says something about who Wallach & Volk was 85 years ago. And the only way you get to continue to do it is if you consistently do it great. And we plan on doing this for another 85 years.
All right, guys, we are back with our next guest. Excited for this one. I don't know much about it, but I'm excited to learn. So, young lady, if you wouldn't mind, please introduce yourself and tell them who you are here with.
Yes, my name is Ruby Boone. I'm the membership chair for the Victoria Young Professionals. We were founded actually in about 2018, so we've been chugging along since then. Had some bumps with COVID, but we're back at it. And we have an event in August that we want to invite everyone to.
Okay, look at me getting so excited. I jumped right on your words there. What in the world are the Victoria Young Professionals?
So it's an organization that we just wanted people to connect, other professions, various organizations all coming together to just kind of hang out, network, and see what other professionals in the community do. So we have nurses, teachers, lawyers, all kinds of individuals. We even allow full-time students to join. So we just want to connect people and help them network and have a good time in Victoria.
Well, you know, I would kind of argue that, you know, say young 20s and stuff, like, it's kind of an awkward time because you're somewhat of an adult right now and you're in the adult world, but you're still kind of a kid too. And it's, you know, when I was that age, about half of my knuckleheaded friends, including myself, were just knuckleheads, and we weren't really doing anything responsible or professional, you know, and what have you. And then the other half of my friends were, and they were doing a good job. And, you know, at first I just thought they were nerds and nerds, and I'm going to go hang out with these guys. And it turns out that the nerds were right, you know, and that's where I should have been the whole time. And so what is the importance of, let's say I've just moved to Victoria and I'm a young professional in that in between, and, you know, why is it important that I join a group like this?
We actually have a lot of people that are new to Victoria, that this is their first interaction with other professionals in the community. So I really enjoy seeing the new people that are coming. We have a lot of people that are established citizens of Victoria, so being able to meet them, finding out about new businesses, old businesses, just kind of like talking about life in Victoria, that's like the beauty of what we're doing.
And finding out somebody may be on the same struggle or journey that you're on and can give you some words of advice so you don't step in the same pitfalls.
I've actually met some of my neighbors through Victoria Young Professionals. I had no idea they lived in my neighborhood before then, so it's kind of just a neat opportunity.
That is awesome. Now, I got to ask, and you might offend me here, but
Okay.
I'm going to ask. It's Victoria Young Professionals.
Yes.
I haven't felt like a spring chicken here in a while. So what is the cutoff on this? If I'm 44. Don't
Okay.
tell anybody.
Well,
but
we won't
44.
check your birth certificate
this
at the
is our
door.
secret, you know, but am I too old for this, or what's your target audience of membership here?
Our target audience is 21 to 40-ish. So if you feel young enough to go, I'm going to welcome you to come.
Well, that's a double-edged sword. Of course I feel young enough.
There you go.
Absolutely I do. But
so-
I'm sorry, I made a corny joke. What was it, 20 to what?
21 to 40-ish.
Got
So,
it. That's a good answer. I
yes,
like that.
Yeah.
Now, let's say I started at 20 and I was just a lifelong member of this 20. Are y'all going to boot me out at like 49?
I don't think we'll boot anyone out. We're going to have some honorary members for sure.
There you go.
So
And I feel like I'm aging really quickly, and as awesome as this is, I feel like I'm growing past it because I'm so old. But, all right, August Mixer, next Thursday, talk to me. What is a mixer? What can I expect? Why should I go?
So it's going to be very casual, come and go, 5:30 at the Victoria Country Club. They've been gracious enough to host us, so they'll have free appetizers for us, and also to be a cash bar. So just come, hang out. Their patio is gorgeous, and it'll be a great time.
And I don't have to be nervous. If I don't know anybody, that's usually the hardest step, is just opening the door and walking in. Somebody will greet me. Somebody will welcome me.
Yes.
I don't have to stand in a corner by myself the whole time and just watch everybody else have fun,
Just
right?
walk all the way back to the patio, and you'll find us.
Somebody's gonna outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, if I am thinking about joining, want to join, what is the best way that I can do so?
The best way to contact us is Facebook.
Okay.
Our Facebook Messenger, we're pretty quick about responding, or we have an email. It's vcyopro@gmail.com.
Gotcha. Anything I'm forgetting to tell them?
No, I think we're just looking forward to inviting everyone, even full-time students, if they want to be involved, if they go to UHV or VC, we want to welcome them.
And I would encourage that. You know, as a business owner here, I like to see the young professionals that aren't being young and stupid like I was. You know, and I know we're all going to be young and stupid. That's kind of part of a passage of life. But in the same breath, I'm having to do a lot of things now that if I would have done them differently, you know, I'm making up for lost time. And I wish that I would have, at a younger age, been more engaged in this and realized that your young 20s is the time to really get after it and start building that foundation for the rest of your career and for the rest of your life. And don't give away 10 years like I did. Get around other people that make you better, stronger, faster, and all of those things. And so I think this is a very good thing that you guys are doing to encourage the professional aspect of things and getting them ready for that side instead of just partying and, you know, that everybody does that. But this is the hard stuff, you know. And so well done and a cool way to make it fun. So good job. Victoria Young Professionals, make sure you check them out. It's a good organization. Anything I'm forgetting, young lady?
No.
We are going to go to our next guest. I'm very nervous about it because I don't like snakes. But here we got a snake next. So we'll be right back with our next guest. All right, guys, we are back with our final guest, and I'm acting a little weird, stumbling over words, a little nervous. It's because we've got a visitor under this desk that makes me a little bit nervous, but we will get to that in 1 second. My next guest, please, if you wouldn't mind, introduce yourself and tell them who you are here with.
All right, my name's Kate. I'm the former education manager at the Texas Zoo, and I am now a zoo representative and volunteer. And I also brought Desiree. She is our new education manager, and this is her first time on the show.
Well, we are excited to have you back. We are excited to have you for the first time. We have a really great relationship with the Texas Zoo. We appreciate, I can't even talk. I'm so nervous right now. We appreciate the mission that you guys do. And you'll have another great event coming up. And these events that you guys have are very important for you. They help you do the fundraising. They help you complete your mission, all that kind of stuff. So August 19th, talk to me. What do we have coming up that day?
So we have an all-new event that we call it Tales and Tunes. We're hoping to bring it into a series for next summer, just like how Victoria used to do the street dances, and now since those aren't as prominent anymore, we're looking at trying to bring something like that, but to the zoo to help with fundraising. So this is our very first one. We're just trying to help kick off the beginning of a festival season for South Texas. And we have 3 awesome bands starting at 1 o'clock and then ending at 8 p.m. So they'll be playing throughout the day, and we'll have animals wandering around. We'll have shows and all kinds of fun stuff going on.
And these things, again, are hugely beneficial to you all because this has helped these several events that you all do, you guys do throughout the year. Good Lord, I'm so nervous. This is really what keeps us lifeblood and keeps you guys going. And these are hugely, you know, these being successful are hugely important to you guys. Am I right?
Yes, it is.
Good. Well, I'm not going to talk too much. Let's tell Tales and Tunes, August 19th, the Texas Zoo, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Regular admission, outstanding, right?
Regular admission from 9 to 5, and then after 5 p.m. we'll actually have Cattleman's Catering coming out, and we'll be offering food, and we'll also have a couple other activities. So admission will go up to $20 adults and $15
Totally
for
worth it though with that lineup that you got going right there. That makes it, yes, this is awesome. And they can find this information on the Texas Zoo Facebook page.
Yes.
Do you guys make an event for it?
So yes, we have an event on Facebook. We haven't gotten our website update. I am slacking on that, but I will get that up today. And all that information will be on our website also.
Good deal. And if they have any questions, they can reach out to the Facebook page or call the zoo and get those answers, no problem.
Oh, definitely.
Good deal. Well, let's get to it because I'm nervous.
All
You guys
right.
anybody that knows me, I don't do needles and I don't do snakes. Like normally I would crawl on your back right now to get away from this thing because it's already got me all freaked out. But you brought a snake to the show.
Yes.
And so let's talk about what do we have in that box and why should I not be terrified like I am right now?
So this will be Athena. She is
Okay.
a red-tailed boa. She is about 5 feet long. She is probably the sweetest snake in the entire world. I absolutely adore her. She is great with kids. She only eats once every 2 weeks. And
You said Caleb right there, we were gonna have a problem, but then she doesn't only eat Caleb. Okay.
No, she doesn't. And she ate earlier this week, so she is nice and satiated, and she's fine and happy.
Well, you know today's Friday. I know we pretend it's Monday for the show, but you know it's Friday, so you fed her earlier in the week?
Yes.
Why didn't you feed her right before you came in here?
Well, because then that will actually make her more aggressive.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So
Yes.
she's starving then, right? Like you did not. I'm making corny jokes because I'm nervous here. All right, let's go ahead and jump to this. How do I behave to that where that snake
So,
doesn't eat me? Do I just stand here and don't move?
Pretty much. Just
Okay.
act normal. You're fine. She'll be fine. She's going to be really curious. It's a lot of new smells, a lot of new people. So we're going to bring her out. She's going to be smelling around. She'll probably periscope up, just kind of looking around. And we'll just let her do her thing. And then if you feel confident enough, we will slowly give you her tail and then more of her if you would like.
Oh, I wish they could like Photoshop confidence into me right now because let's do this. All right,
right.
Yeah, that's a snake. You got a snake in there. You.
So this is Athena. So I'll bring her head onto the side between Desiree and I.
Yeah, go to this side just for a second. Well, I'm walking off. Golly, that thing is spooky. All right, I'm gonna calm down and talk. How do they hear? Are they vibration based, or do they hear my loud, annoying voice?
So they can hear you. They do have ears. They have ear holes right on the side of their head, and that is covered by a thin piece of scales. And they also feel the vibrations.
Like, sorry,
I'm watching.
yeah. So is she calm right now?
Yeah, she's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Okay, so I'm gonna bring her around this way. So you're just gonna put your hand out.
Like this?
Uh-huh. She's a little heavy.
Yeah, she is. Hold on a second. I'm listening out here.
You can let go. I got her.
All right, hold on. I'm like, just for a second.
You got it.
That felt really weird. Like it was like. Okay, I could do this. I know. I can.
So she is an ex-pet. Her previous owners.
I'm gonna hold on to you for
Yeah,
support.
you're
I'm
fine,
not trying
you're
to get
fine.
fresh or anything, but I'm nervous. Just. Okay, nice and cool. If I start gripping your neck really hard, tell me, okay?
No, you're fine.
I'm
You're
just-
fine.
Dude, she's heavy. Oh, she's got the desk too. Look at that. That's why the weight got so much. She's pushing down on the desk with her tail. Ooh, look, she's going up under the desk. Dude, that's so gross. Like, I'm sorry, it's fascinating and it's whatever, but it's also so, look at it. Like, dude, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I am totally wussing out. I'm sorry, I'm gripping you
No,
really
you're
tight
fine.
too.
You're fine. You're fine.
Give me one more time. I'm gonna go for just a second.
Okay, you're good.
We're
I
gonna
got it.
regroup and we're doing it this time. Like, this is gonna be my time. Can she tell that I'm super sweaty and stuff? Like, does she pick that up like I'm prey?
No, she won't.
Okay. And y'all won't let her. Oh no. No. See, I was just about to go, and she did that. Like, okay. Can we like maybe share the tail? I don't
Yes.
think I can do all that. I'm sorry. I had every intention of manning up here, but I'm not a man right now. Like I am not. This is so weird feeling. Like it's every part of this moves, and it's heavy and like cold and warm at the same time. Like it's just such a weird. I'm sorry. I'm holding you
No,
so
you're
tight.
fine.
I don't even realize I'm doing it. I know the show's just jagged, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do next because I'm nervous.
It's whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm sorry. I'm holding you
No,
so
you're
tight.
fine.
I don't even know why I'm gripping you like I
No,
am.
you're fine,
All
you're
right.
fine.
I think this is probably. We'll work on it for the next one. Maybe I'll. Dude, I gotta do it though. Can you keep the head over, like, you won't let it eat my ear or anything?
Yes.
Like-
So Desiree will
watching the
hold,
head.
will hold that first part section of her.
Okay, I'm gonna be real calm and chill.
All right.
Oh man, okay, what do I do?
So if you want to bring your other hand right underneath right here.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, am I supposed to be doing
No,
something
you're
right now?
fine. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Just letting you get used to it.
Okay.
Now, if you want to move closer this way, you can kind of slide your hands.
My
kind
hands
of-
or my feet? Did you mean me
your
as a
hand?
Okay,
You
sorry.
can, if you want to hold a little bit more of her, you can hand right here where my hand is.
You know, and I feel different, like, levels in her, like, or, like, I felt organs, or there's things moving inside of her.
So
like,
she is 100% muscle. So from her head all the way down to her tail is all muscles. And her organs are extended throughout her body up into her tail. And her tail is this section down. And you can kind of see underneath where the scales change pattern.
I mean, they're beautiful. They just terrify me.
So she's non-venomous. She is a very calm snake. Right now she's super excited because she's never been here before, but she's chilling this way.
Jeez, I'm like, all right, we're cool. I got this. I can do
She
it.
really wants to say
All right.
hi.
All right, so now. It was looking at me. I saw it. It's like we
wants to
made
say
eye
hi.
contact.
She does.
All right, I'll be cool. All right, so next step. What? I
Okay,
feel
so
we're
we're
going
just
up.
gonna, yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Y'all got the head, right?
Yes.
I haven't even pulled my head up because I'm too scared to move right now.
Okay, and I have,
You got the snake?
uh-huh.
Okay, I'm not holding the snake.
Okay, you
Or
got that
I'll
in?
hold
Yeah.
Okay,
this
I'm gonna
to
come
keep-
behind you. You're okay. All right, you want us to take her off?
Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Victoria Events, we're big supporters of the Texas Zoo and overcoming your fears. We'll see you next week. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to the Texas Zoo, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm good.
All
You
right.
can go ahead and let me. Yes. Thanks so much for tuning in to Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. Make sure you comment down below, like the post, share the post. It really helps the algorithms. If you haven't done so already, make sure you follow our page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. And if you have an event coming on you want featured on Victoria Events, shoot us a message. We'd love to help you get the word out there. Lastly, make sure you support our sponsors. We could not do this show without them, so we're very grateful. Thanks so much, Victoria, and we'll see you at the next one.